Today we're gonna be taking out the old battery, getting a new one.
Giving people.
Replacing the passenger side headlight.
Are happy people.
Possibly getting this window fixed. We're sitting in a old Ford school bus.
But when this beaten down yellow bus showed up at Southeast Tech in need of rejuvenation.
We've been working on it all year, trying to get it up and ready for them.
Staff and students had to question if the project benefiting veterans would bring joy or drill it out of all involved.
I looked out and saw a bus being dropped off a tow truck. They dropped it in the middle of the shop and said, there you go. It won't move forward or backwards, and you can't turn the steering wheel. It's yours. And I said, well, this looks like a challenge.
One of the bigger things that we had to do was this whole cylinder here was destroyed because someone broke in, tried to steal it, and ultimately failed doing it.
Oh boy, it was in rough shape.
A tough outlook with a positive spin.
You can't miss that. It's a cool bus. That's the way it came into us.
I'm a big supporter of our military, and I feel like our vets deserve something to help them unwind. In any way I can help, that'd be great.
Meant to be a surprise gift. And destined to carry veterans, some disabled, for Wings of Valor Lodge in Parker, South Dakota, there was no stopping the restoration.
We replaced the ignition, got it to run, but it ran real rough and the gas in it really smelled bad.
In fact, the shop smelled for about 2 days, and the gas that was in that tank was the color and as sticky as maple syrup. It was just a sticky goo.
She'll start right up.
All in all,
how are we looking back there?
Good, homie, good.
People from 4 different departments at Southeast Tech would play a significant role in the repair from late 2021 to early 2023, some with military connections.
I was in the Army for 4 years. I was deployed to Afghanistan with the 82nd Airborne Division. That was kind of the hard thing to swallow when you got out. It was like, wow, I was operating way up here and I'll just never probably get to hit that peak again. But I look back on it and say, at least I hit the peak.
Now, the combat veteran turned instructor
It's running pretty good.
is building a new life with the help of his peers.
That's probably been the largest success for me as far as coming back and reintegrating into society. You have to connect with those people that have been through those similar experiences because there's nobody else going to understand what you went through except for that guy. And he might be struggling, you might be struggling.
Painting a new future for a broken vessel. And revealing a work in progress that can still make a difference.
On behalf of Sanford Health, on behalf of the South Dakota Military Age Alliance, and for all these students and staff here, welcome to your new bus.
Thank you, Paul. Thank you so much. And thank all of you.
Oh, it exceeded my expectations in different ways. Physically, we have a bus now that's turnkey operational and can do the job. But that's just not the whole story. It's how we have young kids, as I call them, that are 18, 19, and 20-year-olds, probably for the first time, have had an experience of community outreach and helping other people.
So really what we have at Wings of Valor is veterans helping veterans. And all we really do is provide a place for that to happen. We have the pheasant hunting, we have some deer hunting, we have the outdoors. That draws them in. But when they get there, I like to say, they do all the heavy lifting.
Rotate!
Here, get a bird, get a bird, get a bird. We're in our 3rd year as a nonprofit. By the end of the year, we will have served over 400 veterans, which is pretty cool.
To see those groups standing in a room and gifting this bus to the guys who are, taking their time to try to provide these experiences for veterans, a lot of which is rehabilitative and cathartic. It's just amazing.
Service to our community is key to everything we do, and we want to install that both within our faculty and staff and also our students. It's always that giving back that makes everything worthwhile. Very, very proud of the students here at Southeast Tech and of the staff.
They're getting the message and writing their own.
One thing that we asked all the staff and anybody here today is to go inside the bus and write a note, write a signature.
What'd you write?
Thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, Specialist Garcia. Giving back to those guys that went through similar experiences like I did, it's huge. I couldn't think of anything better to do than that.
I can tell you this, without a doubt, when a veteran sees those notes, it's very personal to them. They take it that way, and they see it as a note of gratitude for their service, for what they've done to make this country what it is, this great country that we live in. Giving people are happy people. I want all those students to remember that, because it's very true.
And are you happy now?
Oh, I'm happy.
From the shop to the field,
Again, thank you for coming.
giving veterans a shot at coming home.
A little bit of both.
With Sanford Health News, I'm Matt Holson.
There you go.